Pilates mindfulness class this morning. So squeezing onto the ball, we always, as you know, we've done it lots and lots of times, just to remind ourselves, we engage the pelvic floor muscles and we also engage the gluteal muscles. So I would also like you to put a little bit of a connection through the glutes as well. Your abdominals are nice and strong from hip bone to hip bone, lovely and strong into the center. Just lift your shoulders up, drop them back and down. Just make sure your feet are facing forward and your feet are in line, your knees are in line with your hip bones, okay? So you've got a nice strong connection through the ball. All right, so from here, I'm going to lift the right arm up and over, all right, and I'm going to lift the left arm up and over, all right. Then I'm going to bring the right arm down into a side bend, and into a side bend the other side. I'm going to lift the right arm, fingertips to ceiling, and then the other side, fingertips to ceiling. And then I'm going to open my door. Okay, now I'm going to twist. So I'm just going to look behind me, and then the other side. Look behind. Okay, give me a squat. So sit down and up. So make it again. Making sure nothing should have moved. Let's see if I put my ball in slightly. Depends what material you've got in your trousers. Okay, one more time. Okay, open your arms, ladies, and rotate round to the right, and then center, and then round to the left, and center, and again. Turn around to the right, and then round to the left. Okay, arms down into the side of you. Give me a squat. So really feeling really strong. Take your body over, thoracic rotation to the right, thoracic rotation to the left. Come down, give me a squat. Bring your arms open to aeroplane. Come around to your left side first. Sorry, my cueing wasn't very good. And then your right side. Okay, taking your arms down at the side of you. Okay, lift the right arm up and over. I'm going to put these together. Bring your right arm down and come down into a side bend. Bring the right arm up, reach up to the ceiling, and then open door. Okay, 4 movements. So we come up and over, we bring the arm down and we side bend. We lift up to the ceiling and then we open door. Okay, should we do that one more time? So I'm going to come up and over into my lateral flexion. I'm going to bring my arm down. I'm going to come into a little side bend. So I'm taking my hand down to the thigh. I'm going to lift it up to the center, fingertips to ceiling, and then I'm going to open the door. Still keeping the ball nice and tight between the thighs. So I come over, yeah. Then I come down. All right, lovely. And then from there, I'm going to lift up to the top. And then, I nearly forgot that bit, and then I'm going to open door. There's so much to think about. Give me a squat. So down into a little squat. Open your arms, rotate. Now stop into the center. Bring your arms down. Now squat. You know what's happening, don't you? And then rotate over to your left side. And again, so come down. Do one more each side. So do one squat, aeroplane arms. Rotate right and then to center. Come down, squeeze those gluteal muscles, bring your arms up and then rotate in and down. Lovely. I want you to roll down and just placing your hands at the top of the thighs. Lift up into your cat stretch and then away into your cow. Yeah, and again, up into cat and then away into cow. All right, and again, one more, up into cat. Now on the next one, I want you to take the ball away from the thighs and then lift the ball up to the center. You're going to come around to the right side. You're going to bring the ball down. Now I'm going to lift up to the ceiling with the ball and come up onto the balls of your feet into a calf raise. Then lower that down. So we're going to go up to the center. Then we're going to rotate down. They take the ball down to the thighs and then we lift up all the way to the top and lower. Yeah, just raise your heels just a little bit off the ground. Yeah, take it back down to the thighs. Lift up, squeeze, and then lower down. You've got this. So nice and gentle. Over we go. in and lower. Lift up. Now this time you're going to roll down and you're going to place the ball just between the thighs. You're going to come away and shoot up the right arm. Stay here in 45 degrees and shoot up onto the left arm. Yeah, squeeze that ball. Come into your right side and then into your left side. Take the hands, take the ball away and then bring it up to the top. Bring the ball center and squat back. Okay, all right, and again, down we go. All right, you've got two more and you're going to place the ball into your left hand. Okay, place the ball left hand. I'm going to come forward and back, forward and back. That's it. Brush the carpet, brush the floor. Okay, out to the side. So away. So I'm just going to do 4 of each. Yeah, we've done these lots of times. Okay, then I'm going to rotate. So tap, round and back. Yeah, tap, round and back. And again, tap, round and back. One more time. Tap. Take the ball into both hands. Squat down. Push the ball away. Make sure you anchor down on those heels. Okay, you've got 2 more. Then you're going to place the ball into the right hand. Okay, take the ball into the right hand. Brush forward. Okay, so build up these little sequences. Do we like them so far? I've been working on them. And then out to the side. Yeah. Okay, it's something new. I did a workshop yesterday, so I thought I did my lesson plan. I'd try it out to you today. Okay, all right, now rotate down, round and back. Tap, round and back. And again, tap, round and back. Last one, tap, round and back. Lovely. Take the ball in both hands and give me 4 squats. So bring the ball forward. That chest tight. Yeah. 2 more. And then you're going to place the ball back between the thighs. Here we go. So come back between the thighs. That's it, lovely. Lifting up nice and tall. Lovely. Bring the right arm over. Okay, and then right arm side. We'll just draw it down the side of the body. Right arm, lift it up to the top. And then right arm, open your door. So much to think about. Can you imagine what it's like for me? And then down we go. So much to learn. Okay, up. And then open your door. Ladies, give me a squat. Aeroplane arms open. Rotate right. Come into centre. Draw the hands down. And then come into a squat. Open your arms to aeroplane. And then round we go. Okay, 1 more of each. So down to squat. Open your arms. Rotate. Right side. Okay, down we go. Here's your last one. Open your arms to aeroplane. And then release through and lower down. Chin to chest, ladies. Let's roll it down. Cat to cow. So into your cat position. And then into your cow. And again, into your cat. And then into cow. Now take your chin to chest. Take the ball away from the thighs. And roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the ball up halfway. Rotate. Come in. Center. Now lift up, squeeze to the top, and then lower down. Yeah, so you come up halfway, you rotate, you bring that forward, in, and squeeze all the way to the top. You look absolutely brilliant from here. And again, so we're going to go up halfway. No, not all the way to the top, and then around, in, and so some of you are really eager. Now you can go all the way to the top. All the way and lower down, then halfway up, then you rotate round into the center, down, and then lift. Okay, we're going to do 4 squats. Bring the ball forward for 1, that's it, and 2. You've got 2 more. You're going to take the ball into the left hand. Okay, last squat. Take the ball into the left hand, brush forward on your right for 1. A lovely flow through each exercise. And again, so now to the side. So building up your energy levels. There we go. Getting those endorphins flooding the bloodstream. Okay, then tap and then round. Yeah, and again, tap and round. And again, 1 and round. Last time. Now you're going to bring the ball into both hands. Give me 4 squats. The squats are the ones that change hands, yeah? Yeah, I know you've worked that out already. It's clever, isn't it? Now, take the ball into your right hand, brush forward left leg for 1, 2. So 3 little blocks, yeah? A little bit of light choreography. All we do is put them together so we flow from one exercise to the other, working through our Fitness Pilates exercises with the pelvis. Look what's happening to the pelvis. We're rotating it now. So we've done sagittal plane, frontal, and then hip rotation. 2 more. 1, last time, 2, and round. Brilliant. Take the ball into both hands. 4 squats to finish. That's it, lovely. There we go. We've got 2 more. And I'm going to take us down onto the mat. Any second now. Okay. Ladies, I need just 30 seconds to roll my mat out and then we can move on. All right, so give yourself a little bit of a breather there. Okay. Our last class. Now, just to remind you ladies that there's not a class next Friday. So we've got a class on Monday and then no class on Friday because I'm out on my mat reading practical course, my bronze award, so hence no class. Okay, 2 days I've got. All right, so let's place the ball between the thighs. All right, so ball between the thighs. All right, lift up, reach up to the ceiling. Okay, then bring the hands down, like you're pointing the fingers down to the ground. Then park your hands just onto your thighs, then lift up the right arm, and then lift up the left arm. Yeah, so I'm staying in that 45 degree. Lift up, okay, and again, lift up. All right, lovely. I'm going to come out of that position and I'm going to roll down. I'm going to walk my hands away from me and I'm going to come down onto the mat, okay? I'm just going to kind of little pedal push the feet. Not too much because you'll lose your ball, yeah? Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to drop down to my knees. Okay, drop down to my knees. And then I'm going to thread the needle. So I'm going to take my right arm, I'm going to come through, and then I'm going to come up just with my elbow. Yeah, so I'm rotating through the spine, nothing too big. I'm going to do 4 of these. Yeah, there we go, up we go. All right, now 3, this is my 3rd one. Lovely, stretch back as far as you can. Now on my 4th one, I come down, then I come up with the elbow, I release it away up to the ceiling, I bring my hand down onto the mat, I tuck my toes under and I push into my down dog, pressing through those heels. Okay, I'm going to change sides. So I'm going to come down onto my knees. I'm going to take my left arm. I'm going to drop down. There's no rush, ladies. No rush for this at all. And lift up. Yeah, down we go. And then lift up. Okay, got 2 more. Do you like this little sequence? I like this one. I love thread like a needle. One of my favourite exercises. Then come through. So much to do with you today. Then come up with your elbow and then lift it to the ceiling. Yeah. Now, as you come down, tuck the toes underneath you and then push back into your downward facing dog. All right. I won't go through that one again because I want to move us on with a new sequence. Okay, so come down and I want you now just to push back into your child's pose. Okay, guys. All right, so I want you to take the ball just behind the knee, all right? Behind the knee, all right? So you can bring your hands where you're in line with your shoulders, but if you don't want to be on your hands and your wrists, you can always come down onto the forearms, yeah? It's up to you. All I want you to do is just lift and lower, yeah? Just like a donkey kick. We lift and lower. You're going to do 4 here. You've got 1 more. Then you're going to go into a fire hydrant. Remember fire hydrant? We haven't done that for a while. So you're going to come out to the side. Remember, you can always come onto your hands if you want to. My wrist is just not strong enough just to take all my weight yet. Okay, I'm going to roll, bring my hands back in. I'm going to take the ball away. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to take the ball just behind me and I'm going to push back. Yeah, notice, squeeze back with those shoulder blades. I'm squeezing back. All right, I'm going to show you from behind, yeah? So I squeeze and in, yeah? Squeeze back and through. Okay, get ready to place the ball onto the other side. Okay, so now place it behind your left leg, coming down. And then we're going to lift and lower 4 donkey kicks, yeah? There we go. They've all got a name, these exercises. 3 and 4. Give me a fire hydrant for 4. So 1, 2. Come out as wide as you can. 3 and 4. Okay. Walk the hands in. Bring yourself away, take the ball away from you, come up to kneeling, push back. Yeah, push back. That's it. 2, lovely. Oh, strong shoulders. 3, last 1. 4, wow. Ladies, come into a seated position. Okay, how are we doing so far? A bit sequenced out, aren't we? Yes. Okay. All right, something you're familiar with. I'm going to do this sequence with you again. You're going to place the ball behind me. So we're going to do a seated abdominal combination, okay? So the ball is just behind you. You're pressing into the ball slightly, so you're activating your abdominal muscles, all right? So just stay in that position, not upright and not here, okay? Just pressing back onto the ball. Okay, take your arms away from you. You're going to use your right arm only. I'm going to go up into my corner. I'm going to open my door as we did standing. And I'm going to come down into my diagonal. And then I'm going to lift, squeeze back. Yeah? All right, so here we go for 1. I'm going to open door for 2. I'm going to take it down in diagonal 3. And then I'm going to lift up 4. All right, should we do that again? So you've got 4 movements for 1, and then 2, and then 3. Last one, arm extension. Excellent, other side. So I'm going to come open into my diagonal, into a V, then into your open door, then into my diagonal just behind me to add in a little bit of rotation. And then you're going to lift the arm. Okay. All right, guys. So settle, shoulders back and down, and moving on. Okay, let's move on. So from here, I'm going to take the arms together. All right, so the hands together. All right, lovely. I'm just adding on to what I've done. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to touch down. So by shortening my arms, it's making me come a little bit lower. Yeah, so I come down into the right side and then down into the left side. Now I'm going to open the arms. So I'm going to open and close. Yeah, I push back into the ball. Open and close. And again, open and close. Now open and close, but stay here. Extend the right leg, extend the left leg, extend. Okay, I'm going to put these movements together. Are we ready for some combination? So I'm going to come out onto the right side. I'm going to open through my arms. Then I'm going to go down, dig down into your left side. I'm going to open out my arms. I'm going to come back, 4 leg extensions. 2, 3. I'm going to do that one more and then we rest. Okay, so I come over to your right. We open the door. Okay, we go over to the left. And then we open the door. And then we do 4 leg extensions. And this is our last 2, and then we're going to rest. Oh, lovely. Ladies, come away from the ball. Lift the arms up and give me a spine stretch. Take it over. Okay. So far, all the way through the class, we've done sequencing, okay? Mindfulness will very much come at the end of the class, but I am going to be putting in some affirmations as we go through the sequences. Okay. Touch your toes if you can. If you can't, don't worry. Okay. I've got one more sequence to do with you with the ball behind. All right, so the ball behind you, just one more. All right, because we've done a lot of sort of sagittal plane, a little bit of rotation. But we always like bow and arrow, don't we? So let's do our bow and arrow and an open door at the same time. Here we go. So give me a bow and arrow for 1 and the other side for 2. Okay, and again, bow and arrow. So I'm going to build this up for you, ladies. Okay. Now, we're going to go into an open door, yeah? So just your open door, just one side and then the other. All right, flow. Okay, and again, open. I am working through these sequences quite quickly. I know I am. I'm just kind of practicing on you today. A little bit, the guinea pigs. There we go. All right. Now, right side only, bow and arrow. Right side again, open door. You know what goes on. Left side, through, and then open door. Okay. One more. So I'm going to come into my bow and arrow, then I'm going to open my door. That's it. Press back. And then through into your left side, and then into your open door. Okay. I want you to do a leg extension for 2 on the right side. Then I want you to do 2 on the left. Yeah? 2. All right, lovely. Let's bring it forward. Relax the spine off a second. And then we're going to go back into a combination of those 3 movements. Okay. So ball behind you. Come back onto your ball. I'm going to put my top just behind it. Stops it moving. Okay. All right. So sequence. Are we focused? Are we ready? Yes, we are. Okay. So let's bow and arrow on the right. Bow and arrow, and then open door. I want you to do it again on the right. I want you to bow and arrow, and then open door. I want you to stay on the right arm, but you're going to extend the left leg. 1, open door. 2, bow and arrow. 3, open door. 4, excellent. Should we try that the other side? Okay, so we're doing 2 normal, right? Legs stay down. So we're doing 1, just gives you something to think about, and then open door. So we end up doing 4 little sets of these. Yeah, this is my second one. Now my next 2, I'm going to extend my opposite leg, which will be my right leg. Push, and then open. Yeah, and again, push, and open. Ladies, give me a butterfly stretch. Come away from your ball and just stretch down, pushing into the inside of the thighs. Press away there. Okay, I'm going to do that one time through, one more, and then we're going to lie down. Okay. Right. Okay, there we go. So, ball behind, Let's take the legs one time through, 4 each side and 4 the other. All right, are we ready? So try and think about it as well, because thinking about the moment that it happens, think about what is coming next. Try and be ahead of me, all right? Sequences is so good for the brain. Okay, are we ready? We're going to go into bow and arrow and open door, right side only. Here we go. So we do 1, open door, 2. You're going to do that again. No legs moving, yeah? No leg extension. Now on my next one, I'm going to extend my left leg. So I extend, bow and arrow, open door, bow and arrow, extend the left leg. Look behind you on that bow and arrow. Okay, other side, here we go, bow and arrow. No legs moving. No, not yet. Open door. Okay, and these sequences, we don't have to work in time to the music, but they are a little bit quicker than if we were staying on Pilates exercises traditional. So we're going to come 1 and then open. This is your last one, ladies. Last one. Through. And then open. Okay. Excellent. Take the ball away from you. All right. So ball away from you. We're going to come back onto our mat. So we're not going to come all the way down. Well, you can if you want to. All right. You can if you want to. So I'm going to come sitting up nice and tall. So this is about a mobility exercise. It's a very, very simple exercise to do, but it's bringing flexion, extension, and rotation of the spine through a little sequence. Okay, so we're going to start up nice and tall. Yeah, so you're stretching through those shoulders, spine is nice and long. Okay, knees are bent and they're up in parallel to the ceiling. I'm going to bring the ball down, I'm going to C curve. Yeah, there's my flexion. And then there's my extension. Yeah, and again, so into my flexion and then into my extension. And I'm going to bring the ball down onto the breastbone, elbows are wide, and then I'm going to rotate round to my right and then round to my left. And again. So you've got 3 movements through a little sequence here. So lift the ball away. Come down, flex through. Now you can come all the way back if you want to, yeah, if you want to, and then inhale, exhale, and then lift it up to the top. Extend through, bring the ball down onto breastbone, and then rotate. So you've got flexion, extension, and rotation. Do that again. So lift away, stretch, bring it down, C-curve the spine. Give me half a roll back or a full, up to you. Lift away up to the top. Extend the spine. Bring the ball down into sternum, breastbone. And then come around right. And then come around left. Ladies, we are there in seated. Okay, so here we go. Let's go down onto the mat. Let's place the ball at the back of the pelvis. I am aware of time because I want to give ourselves 5 minutes to chill at the end, okay? So just moving into a supine sequence. Okay. Okay, so scissors. Okay, right, it's got a few little things going on in this exercise. Okay, so ladies, I'm going to build it up for you. Take your right leg into tabletop and then lower. Now this should feel really nice on the ball when we've been doing so many seated exercises. And I imagine your brains must be fired up with all of this. I sat yesterday afternoon with a workshop and I put it all together and I've practiced it out this morning. I really like the flows. I really like them. Okay, I'm going to go into a leg slide. So I'm going to go into a slide and then bring it back, yeah? Slide and bring it back. 2 more. So I said I'm going to build up on these exercises. And again, slide and come back. Okay, let's go up into a tabletop right and tabletop left. Okay, so putting these together, you can open your arms for better stability, or if you want less stability here, or even less here. All right, leg slide, leg extension on your right, and then leg extension on your left. Okay, yeah. So I'm now going to just go, after this leg extension, I'm going to go into a little tap down. So I'm going to just tap down and lift, tap down and lift. 2 more, and I'm going to go into a scissor. Okay, down and lift. And then we scissor. All right, any leg that you want to begin with, what feels comfortable for you. So scissor the legs. You can point or flex the feet. That's up to you. All right, there we go. Push, 2, however you want the feet to be, point or flex. 3 and 4. Bring your legs into tabletop. Okay, let's going to put this together. So we're going to do a leg extension. Then I'm going to do a tap down. Okay, I'm going to do a leg extension again on my right. And then I'm going to tap down. And then I'm going to go into a scissor. Yeah. So I'm going to scissor for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring yourself back into tabletop. Left side. Come into a leg extension. Then go into a tap down. You're going to do another one of those. You're going to go into a leg extension. Lovely. Then you're going to go into a little tap down. And then you're going to go to scissor. Yeah. So for 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Into your tabletop. 1 more each side. So you've got this. Leg extension. These are movements, ladies, we do all the time, yeah? Leg extension, tap down, scissors, just putting them into flows with other Pilates exercises, and then into your scissor. Remember, you can flex or point your feet however you want them to be. Yeah, I think this is number 4, it doesn't matter. We're all together in this. And then into your tabletop. Then I go into my left leg, I extend. Then I go into a tap down. Okay, then into an extension, push. Then into the tap down, get ready for scissor. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ladies, bring your knees into your chest. I won't do any more sequences with you today, but I want to do a shoulder bridge. Take your feet down onto the mat and just peel away from the ball. So it's just a lovely, this isn't a combination. This is just a chance to stretch out those hip flexors. Come down into the ball and then lift up to the top. And again, down into the ball and lift and squeeze to the top. 2 more, little press, not too much, and then up to the top. 1 more time, down and lift. Take the ball away from you, place it at the side of you, vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing that all the way down, placing the soles of your feet together into a butterfly stretch, and just relax. Okay, so take some nice deep breaths. Okay, before we go into our chill, the last 5 minutes of the class, I just want to stretch through those hamstrings, okay? So bring your little feet up, feet, knees are bent. Take one leg, it doesn't matter which one it is, and just hold on to the fleshy part of the leg and bring that in towards you. So if you've been with me face to face in my classes this week, we've been using the bands, yeah? So a lot of the stretching has been done by going into more active, passive stretching, deeper stretching with those bands. And then lower that leg down on the other side. Stretch through. So keeping that leg as straight as you can. As I said, you can point or flex the foot. I really don't mind. Okay. So I'll leave my last sequence until next week. Okay. There's a nice little sequence with you on the board again. Okay. So hopefully feeling relaxed, yeah? And and energized at the same time. Ladies, I'm going to change the music over, just a little bit more chill music, and I would like you just to find a nice comfortable position. Okay, just take some nice deep breaths, create some space, connect with your breath. Okay, so after we've done a strong workout like that, so as I do it anyway, when I've done a nice strong workout, I just like to chill. I just like to lie and do nothing. I like some downtime, yeah, and I work my body really hard. I like just to chill, give myself some downtime. So it's a way of giving our bodies permission to accept everything and all the work that we have just done. I want you to hug your knees into your chest. And if you want to, cross your feet. Okay. And you can just take the knees around into a little circle. And then the other way. Okay. Just uncross the feet. Open the arms and allow the thighs just to come over to one side. Allow them to drop to the floor. You can place your hand on top if you want to. A lovely stretch from the waist up. Okay, place that hand away, coming into the center, and then rock it over to the other side. So stretching through the shoulder, thighs down, lovely stretch through the waist. I just want you to chill, just calm your breath down, create some space in your mind. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Ladies, bring yourself up and then place your legs down. Now you can set yourself into a comfortable position. You can be in a butterfly, yeah, or straight legs, or you could be seated. But I'd like you to place your hand onto your heart. You just place your hand onto your heart and just relax. So relax into the ground, relaxing into your mouth as you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or out through the mouth. Let your heart rate settle even further. Let your breath settle. And allow every bone in your body to feel heavier into your floor. Getting that strong connection between the mind and the body. So as your one hand is on your heart, I would like you to let these words that I'm about to say sink into your soul. Believe in yourself. Believe in your capability to do great and good things. Believe that no mountain is so high that you can't climb it. That no storm is so great that you cannot weather it. believe in yourself. Change. Change can be beautiful and scary at the same time. It can be hurting and wondering what tomorrow will bring. But you can also be happy and healing. Sometimes it's best not to question why you are feeling the way you do, but instead experience all emotions that change may bring, because when change happens, so does growth. On your next breath, as you inhale, I want you to invite all the energy back into your body that you have given away over this week. Let it come back, flooding into the body. And I just want you to start to stretch your body as you need to. Just take some time for some personal stretch time for you. Okay, when you're ready, ladies, bring yourself into a seated position. We're going to go into a side stretch when you're ready. We're going to place our right hand down and lift over with the left arm. And then the left arm down and open through the waist on the right side. One more time. Down and lift over. And one more. Down and lift over. Okay. Take your hands just behind you into that little chest stretch. And begin to breathe a little deeper. Okay, ladies, you're going to bring it round and you're going to come up onto all fours and you're going to tuck your toes underneath. You're going to lift the hips up to the ceiling and you're going to come into your down dog. You're going to walk your hands in towards your feet and you're going to roll up, bringing up your head and neck last. Okay, so standing nice and tall. All right, I want you to bring your right arm over. Bring your right arm down, side of the body. Bring your right arm and take it up to the ceiling, squeeze up, and then open door. Okay, the other side. You're going to lift up and over. Feel that waist open. Okay, then take the hand down and then push down, coming down towards that knee. And then up we go, all the way to the ceiling, fingertips to ceiling. And then you're going to open door. Okay. From here, just take your arms through, take a nice deep breath in, lift up to the top into prayer position, and then bring your hands down to heart center as you find that perfect Pilates position. And again, so now take it up and through. Prayer position, down into heart center, where everything comes back into alignment. And again, we come up, we bring the palms together. As we bring them down to heart center, we stand a little bit stronger and taller. Okay. And then come last one, up and through. Palms together, bring them